Oh my gosh, guys, Kawhi Leonard is going to the Los Angeles Clippers. And of course, it came out at the most Kawhi time ever, 2 o'clock in the morning. You know, not to brag, I was awake, and yeah, that's the other thing. If I sound pretty it's because I was awake, and it's 7 a.m. right now on the East Coast, so you can do the math there, but everyone's gonna wake up basically and be like, oh my god, Kawhi decided. But you know, there were a few people up, and especially those people on the West Coast, they were most likely up, so it makes me seem less cool right now that I was awake. But yeah, and Paul George is going to the Clippers as well. A ton of stuff happened at last night at 2 a.m. You know, Woj was just putting in that work at 2 a.m. on the East Coast, and the Clippers, they gave up a lot for Paul George. But listen, when you have Kawhi Leonard and Paul George, you know, you just got to give up what you got to get to land both those guys, because basically Kawhi Leonard was only coming if Paul George was coming. So in the Paul George trade, the Clippers had to trade away Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Danilo Gallinari. They also had to trade away 5 first-rounders. 4 of them are unprotected, and there were 2 pick swaps. So yeah, Woj reported that as well, of course. And oh my gosh, that's a great start to the rebuild over there in OKC. I mean, it's going to be interesting to see if Russell Westbrook gets traded. I think he will be. I think it's a matter of when now. If it's during the season, midway through the season, at the trade deadline, or before the season even starts, we'll see what happens there. But back to the Clippers, because this is going to be so exciting. The Staples Center is going to be crazy this season. The Lakers with LeBron and Anthony Davis. The Clippers with Kawhi and Paul George. That's, oh my gosh, I would love to go out to LA and just catch a few games. Some Clippers games, some Lakers games, maybe a Clippers versus Lakers game. That would be just good, fun basketball to watch. And I've always wanted to go to LA. It's funny though, because I feel like the Lakers were like, oh, come form a super team with us, Kawhi. And Kawhi was like, no, let me go to just the other team in the building and beat you guys. I feel like that was a very Kawhi thing to do, because he was not having no part in a super team. He was having no part in being the second guy to LeBron, or the third guy even to LeBron and AD. I think he would have been the second guy over there, to be honest. But he was just like, oh, well, how about I do my own team in the same building and compete with you guys? And listen, as of right now, I think the Clippers are so much better, because the Lakers really don't have anyone on that team right now, and I'm not so sure of who they're going to sign to make that team that much better. But the Clippers, they have Paul George and Kawhi Leonard, obviously. They have Lou Williams. They have Patrick Beverley. They have a solid team over there. This Lakers-Clippers rivalry is going to be so good. This is what I wanted the Knicks-Nets rivalry to be like, right? But of course, that didn't happen. There's really no rivalry there, because the Nets got both the free agents. I'm not still upset about that though, right? But oh my gosh, basketball next year in general is going to be so good. The NBA next year is going to be so good. The power is finally spread out. The Warriors are really no longer a super team. And when you have great basketball going on in LA, and let me give it to Brooklyn, they have good players over there in Brooklyn. Good basketball in LA and New York. Even Miami got Jimmy Butler. Philadelphia is going to be good. That's going to be so much fun. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for next season. But in summary, I think this is the most Kawhi move ever, because he could have gone to the Lakers, right, the other team in LA, and could have formed a really good team with LeBron and AD. Maybe not been that first option guy, but pretty much finals favorites, I would say, if he did go to LA. The Lakers to specify, but he went to the LA Clippers, the other team in that building, maybe the team that's viewed as the second best up until this point, and said, okay, let's do this with the, you know, less popular team. So yeah, that's a Kawhi move right there. Alright guys, that's it for this video. Make sure to drop a like, comment down below, and subscribe. Peace out.